everyone, it is your human Thorc, and welcome back to our Minecraft 1.19 survival let's play. New episode is so exciting, especially this one because I have something really cool in store. In the last episode, we got all of this, all of the stuff that's on me and in my inventory right now. We went down into the caves and had a very action-packed episode for a chill channel like ours. So yeah, if that's something you're interested in seeing and seeing the whole adventure and the ups and downs and the roller coaster of that whole episode, that's available. Also, I think a good practice in the beginning of these episodes, in addition to the episode recap that we just did, is to kind of describe what we do here. So I want to get into the habit of doing that. On this channel, we primarily focus on chill let's plays, long plays, which I haven't really made a long play yet, but it might be coming, and just chill, cozy little vibes. So if that's something that you're interested in, maybe hit some buttons. Alright, let's get into the episode. So for this episode, I think we're gonna be focusing on this area over here. Because let's face it, we have all of this space to work with, and we haven't been really taking advantage of it. Also in the last episode, it was a toss-up. Oh, toss-up, hello. Also in the last episode, if I can stop getting distracted, it was a toss-up between going and getting diamond armor and diamond tools and getting kind of like all that stuff sorted out, or getting a lava farm set up. Okay, it's the little things, guys. So either it was getting all this armor, which is what we went with, or getting a lava farm set up for like infinite fuel. And surprise, surprise, the lava farm is what we're going to be focusing on this episode, because I have a really good idea for it. And as I'm going back to sleep, I'm going to tell you about it. In a creative testing world that I use on occasion, not very often, but on occasion, when I was in that creative testing world trying to figure out a design for the farm, for the lava farm that is, I had a vision. So I was recently inspired by random different like TikToks and YouTube shorts that I have seen of people building like these big huge towers and like almost castle-like structures just with like a bucket of lava and water and making it flow in interesting ways. So that's what I tried to mimic in this episode. I didn't want to do like a lava farm the traditional way. Tons of redstone, piston feed tapes, complicated redstone and all of that. Because also in this series, guys, I really want to try to make everything as aesthetically pleasing as possible and make everything really, really pretty. So it was a bit of a challenge to try to make a lava farm pretty, but I think this concept is going to do it for us. You know, I was playing around with all these different ideas, and as you can see, some of them didn't work, but we finally discovered a winner. Hey, wait a second. I can work with this. That's the plan. We're gonna make a lava farm look pretty, and some of you may get the concept already, but I'm gonna save it for the big reveal, or at least until we get most of the way there, to show you what the final product is gonna look like. And as for location, well, I think you see what I'm seeing. Yeah, right here. Right in this little area, I think would be perfect. We have this perfect little half circle kind of area, which is just big enough to fit the base of it, I think, but not too small to where it won't work. And so I don't want to block this entirely. The idea is that it's going to be kind of a cool backdrop. So you already saw a little bit of the skeleton of it, and so I don't really want to focus too much on like building it block by block. I want to get the skeleton in, then show you guys the dimensions, because I know some of you guys may have questions on like how I built it. What are the dimensions? How do I build this? And I want to just take care of that right away. So I think this is going to look good. If you think this is going to look good, let me know. But yeah, let's get started. What does that look for? Yeah, I'm talking to you. Listen to me, alright? This is gonna turn out fine. Nothing's gonna go wrong. Everything's gonna go fine. I know you don't understand a word that I'm saying. I feel judged. I feel very judged by you, sir. Okay, well, they don't have that much faith in me, but I hope you guys do. Clearing out all of this stuff because I don't want anything to catch on fire and spread. I think this should be plenty of space. Let's go up 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Alright, then we're going to create a 3x3 platform. 3x3 platform. 4 on the sides. Alright, then we can do the next level. Alright, then we're going to go down 1, 2, and then on the third, we're going to make some out 2 and then create a little star shape like that, and then do that on all sides. Man, this is when elytra would be very helpful. Man, I really don't want to be messing this up, because can you imagine the cleanup that's gonna have to happen if I do mess this up? You know what I need to do? I need to invest in a travel bed. I have invested. Imagine like walking through here and seeing like building, surrounded by buildings, maybe like a plaza with like a market or a something, or like something, and then like tucked back here is like this like really cool looking thing that I'm not going to describe too much yet because I want it to be a little bit of a surprise as I'm building it. Huh? 1, 2, on the third, go out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Right now it really looks like some half-finished mob farm. Farming a mob that does not exist yet. And I don't even know what mob that would be, but it looks really cool. That's what I know. Please tell me I have some extra cobble. We went caving all of last episode. And if I don't have any extra cobble, I'm gonna be real upset. Well, not real upset, but we definitely don't have cobble. To get some cobble I go. I will meet you back when I have the cobble and the tower complete. Alright, so I have some extra cobble, and I've completed the tower. And the first thing that I think will be actually really useful in completing this thing, lots of scaffolding. I suppose we don't really need that much for this. However, it will be very useful. This is probably absolutely not how scaffolding was meant to be, but it's gonna get the job done, and that's what we need. Lava tower in 3, 2, 1. This can't go wrong. Go. Oh no. Oh wait. Oh, that's not right at all. So what did I do incorrectly? Oh, I understand. The ones that I'm standing on are 1 too big. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep, these are supposed to be 4. Nope, they're supposed to be 5. Alright, I think I have it this time. This should work this time, right? Alright, I think it's working. I think that worked. Alright, now is the real moment of truth when we see if the water actually works the way it's supposed to work. Oh my god. Scaffolding is flammable, right? I don't know, but that's gonna mess up the thing, so I have to get rid of it. Really don't want to mess this up. Oh, no, I messed it up. I need to do it fast. I didn't think about that. Okay, I guess this is another reason why I needed to have multiple lava buckets, because I knew I was gonna mess this up. I was just too scared to mess it up, that I messed it up. There's probably a lesson in that somewhere, huh? Anyways, lava. Wait till it spreads down. Chicken, you may want to move. They're probably fine, right? Hey, they're just fine. So, boom, 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 boom. Yeah, look at that. So now we can get started on building this thing. And of course, we also have to pick an entrance. Technically, since they're all like symmetrical, we could just have it all be, you know, entrance, and just like have it be all open like that. That might be cool, but then that also limits some of the lava slots that we'll be able to use because we have some on the corners. But we'll see. I don't think so, but we'll see. Alright, I think this side is going to be our front. We're just going to light this up so that we don't get anything spawning in here while we're initially working on it. You know, I haven't done much of this, or really any of this, but the way that this kind of stuff forms reminds me of how 3D printing forms. Like, you have like the support structures and you have to like knock out the bottom or the center or the sides of whatever is supporting it. That's what this reminds me of. We got ourselves the start of a pretty lava farm. Now it's just a matter of getting the building materials, which we have a ton of occasion. That will be no problem at all. And also for the lava farm, I think we're going to need some cauldrons, which we have a ton of iron. That's going to be no problem. And then dripstone, obviously dripstone, which we have a ton of. And then building blocks to make the outside decorative and pretty and fun and cool, which I have a plan for, and you will, I believe, quickly understand what I'm going for once I gather the materials. So I've went ahead and gathered everything that I think I'll need for this project. I know I'll probably need more eventually, but that's for future Thorc and later me to figure out, because I actually don't think we're going to get all of this build done in this one episode. I mean, to be honest, all of these builds don't really have an inside, or if they do, they're minimal. So technically none of these builds are complete, you know? Like, we're continually building on top of them and like improving them and just making it all look good. So whatever this build ends up like, I know for a fact that we're going to probably continue to build on it throughout the series. You know, we're just going to do our best. Before the sun goes down, I want to show you what I think this build is going to need in non-exact numbers. We got a ton of extra stone if we need it, or if we want to cook anything down. A lava bucket to start off with, because I don't have that much lava, but we are soon going to fix that, obviously. Some netherrack, maybe some magma blocks to start off with. We only have enough cooked iron for about 9 cauldrons, which should be fine to start off with. Each one of these branches is going to be like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Then we're going to deal with the top layer when we can deal with the top layer. This episode is just going to be focused on this bottom layer. I mean, I have 20 blocks of raw iron, so we can definitely be smelting those down, but we need a fuel source, and I think we're making our fuel source. So maybe an auto smelter is in line for the next episode. I want to match the lava, the orange, the netherrack, all that kind of warm orangey materials. Some granite, because that's kind of red. We got our dripstone. And I think the way that I want to handle this is just kind of do a long recording, cut in and cut out when I have interesting things happening or when I think of something, because I don't think you guys want to watch the full thing. I'm just gonna, you know, point to the interesting bits. I want to get it functional. See, now I don't know if these planks can catch on fire. They did not catch on fire from the cauldrons in the testing world, so I should be fine, right? And plus, I mean, this entire thing won't be made out of wood. It'll just be these couple things that go up, so we won't lose much if it does. Definitely need to light these up. I think it was something like this. Go down. I have an idea. Secret entrance and secret exit. Well, not so secret anymore because I showed everyone. But like, if you were up at the top here and you wanted to get down into the place, you could just like go right here. It's kind of cool. You know, I've said before that I really love like the hidden parts of Minecraft. Something about this, like a little nook tucked away, is just so nice, and it also doubles as an elevator to get up to the top levels. And it's gonna be on all 4 sides. That's really cool. I really love that. Ah. Look at that. So, to get this up and running and started, we're going to put the first lava right here. Yeah, this is going to start filling up now. And we can duplicate this, put it up there, put it here, here, everywhere, and slowly build this into a lava farm. Put some here eventually. Yeah. Oh, that's going to be awesome. I hope you guys are excited for this as I am. We will expand this in the future. Don't you worry about it. Only thing I want to do is get a little bit of this front done. And I think, unlike my creative testing world, I am just going to go at it and see what I can get done in this episode, because I am on a limited time schedule. Okay, I'm just gonna start going at it and see if I can make this look interesting and good, and or both. Let's go. I'm thinking something like this may work for a beginning. Maybe we could try partially, make it striped. Hey, that's actually kind of cool. It kind of looks like lava tubes in like a test tube chamber thing. That's kind of looking nice. And another thing I'm thinking about is if we... Yes, are you here to tell me that you were wrong? And... They're not ready to apologize yet. Now I do want to see what netherrack will look like down here. Now, in an ideal world, I think these edge pieces will be like a netherrack brick. Yeah, I'd be very curious as to what like a terracotta would look like on this. I think that would actually look really cool. There sure has been a lot of rain this episode. We are still getting this done, and I'd say getting it done very well. So, I might have gotten a little carried away. First and foremost, our farm is working. Place the next one. Alright, let's see the progress. Wow, this is looking incredible. Just to give you an idea of what we started with, even though it's probably not been that long for you guys who have been watching this. This is more or less, aside from, you know, these bits, is what we started with. Obviously, we still have the entire backside to do, and the water, and to fill everything out inside, but like, I think this is a really good start. Also, if you just keep going up, there's a way to the top. We can make this a little bit easier to walk on, and then fence it off. This will add another layer of detail. Let's take a look at those. 100%, look at that. Oh, I love it. I need to figure out a roof design, and really that's the build. Okay, so I have been working on a roof design, and I think I have something that's kind of cool. I don't know if it's done yet, but like, we're getting there. I'm actually thinking this is gonna be kind of like a jungle wood roof. There's a lot of like heavy orange in the other parts of the build. You know, you want the darker, heavier colors down where there's like a base, so that it looks like it's grounded. Generally, I mean, if that's not the style that you're going for, then have at it. I think this is gonna make a lot of sense for our build. And with that, I think I'm gonna leave this open just in case I want to pillar through to the top of this. Light this up so there's no mob spawning. That's very blocky, and it actually does not match that well. It's very square. Okay, how do we fix this? I have an idea. I don't know how well it's gonna work, but I do have an idea. Maybe what we can do is on the corners, add some slabs instead of stairs. So like the bottom rim of this will be like a darker orange, kind of like the rest of the build, to kind of like accent the bottom, kind of like what we did with our house, how it's a bit darker around the edges. Because I feel like if I want things to look less blocky, then I'm gonna need less blockiness, if that makes sense. I'm gonna see what the darker rim looks like, and also, okay, that looks a lot better. Actually, so much better. It's kind of wild how just that little bit of a color change, how much that made a difference. And another thing that I would really love to learn how to do or integrate more of are these different angles in the same building. We have like all these diagonal shapes down at the bottom here because of how the lava generated. But we have this square, basically. This is going this way, this is going that way. You know what I'm saying. Because that adds like a lot of depth to a build, and it makes it feel more intricate. And I think it is time to do that on all sides, even though we still have not done the back yet. Wow, this is really a nice view. And speaking of, a lot of you guys keep asking for my shader pack that I use and where I got them. I put everything like that in the description, so you can check it out. I also put the world seed in that description as well. Not so much in the earlier videos because I didn't really know what I was doing that much. I mean, what can you do? But yeah, in all these newer episodes, if you want to see the seed, it's in there. If you want to see the shader pack, what it's called, and how I downloaded it, I linked the video that helped me install it too. So it's all down there. Good to note. That's actually kind of a cool design. I kind of like that. I'm just going to smooth out some of the underside of this. They really should add like a lumber mill. You know, like the stone cutter, but with wood. I think it's about time they add that. I think I echo the community well when I say that this is what we want. Alright, so this is definitely going to make it seem less blocky from the underside as we're looking up and into this. And honestly, eventually there's going to be barely any room to stand, or at least most likely there will be very little. Alright, I think I'm just going to leave these open like this. Alright, let's see. Yeah, that's so much better. Because now, even though it's like very thick and blocky, it feels like it has some purpose. The other thing I was thinking about is making the stripped logs continue all the way up, but at that point it would basically just be like very orange. I've not checked out this chest in months. It's been so long since we've been in here. I'm just scrounging around for any extra material. The upper sheep. You've always stayed up here. I really should do something with this room. It seems really cool. Hey guys. Also, we can maybe use some redstone? Like redstone blocks? Not in like everything, right? Just like thrown about here and there. Oh, bricks. Bricks could have definitely been cool too. Oh, mangrove could be cool too. We don't really have a lot of mangrove. Okay, so I gathered some more materials. I don't know if we're gonna use them. Oh. I don't know if we're gonna use them all in a good way, but we're gonna figure it out. So we have some bamboo, some leaves, some bone meal, some jungle saplings, lanterns, block of redstone, amethyst shards, lightning rods. I stole a brewing stand from the starter base, some cobbled deep slate, and we're just gonna see what we can do. I mean, honestly, this is like supposed to be a lava temple, so I couldn't imagine there being that much vegetation. However, there would be some. I really don't want to do the backside. Oh boy. Yeah, they agree. Minecraft agrees. So those are getting really tall. I wonder if it'll just keep on going forever. I am quickly going to gain the bad habits of a Grian, of only finishing the front side of the base and leaving the back side for the episode that will never come. Yeah, this is a lot of work, and I don't know if I have time for it today. I mean, I do record these over multiple sessions, but I think it's getting time that I need to release a new episode. Because here's the thing, this is honestly a really cool build, and I want to get your guys' feedback on it, so I may just leave half of this for the next episode, or an episode, whatever comes first, because I want to get this design right. I don't want to like set this entire thing on fire. The inside is protected, but the outside very much isn't. That's kind of cool. I need to get down. Yeah, I guess I'll leave that redstone there. It's kind of cool. No, absolutely not. Alright, I don't... Oh no. Okay, we have a problem. Well, we're gonna have to figure out a way around that, aren't we? Because the inside shell, you know, is made of cobble, it's gonna protect it, but I guess this diagonal is not gonna be so kind to us? I mean, that's my best guess. Maybe we could get away with this, have like a deep slate rim, no more things will catch on fire. That's honestly not bad. Oh wait, no. The reason why these aren't catching on fire is because they're granite. Wait, I'm missing a huge piece of this. Only thing is I don't have granite. Alright, I'm gonna have to go get more. But yeah, that's gonna carry the design a lot more, I think. Alright, that took a few minutes, but that's only gonna be a couple seconds for you guys. I'm also very happy that I'm finally finding a use for granite, because it's a very pretty block. I just never use it. I feel like a lot of people never use granite. I will need granite on you eventually. Maybe this entire thing will have to be granite. Well, I don't have to worry about that right now, actually. Alright, hopefully there will be less burny and more pretty with all these changes. That really does kind of bring everything together, doesn't it? Having those vertical support structures kind of stretch all the way up, it gives it a little bit more stability. That is really cool. Alright, now comes the experimentation part / barely talking part as I try to figure out how I want to decorate all of this. You know, even though leaves aren't conventional, I'm going to do a ton of leaves, and I'm going to plant some trees to the side of this to hopefully not catch on fire, but enough to frame this entire kind of like temple kind of feel. And you know, speaking of, I want to do that right now, because I haven't bone mealed one of these big jungle trees in a while, so it's going to be fun. You know what? That's actually the perfect height. Which gives me an idea. I feel like that was the universe saying like, hey, if you don't set a height limit, we're gonna go wild. Ooh, oof. Alright, this should be right over the tree so it won't grow past this. Because these jungle trees, man, they can grow a long time and really high. So I think that might block most of it. No, it won't. Need to have at least one part of this under. Let's try it. And yeah, look at that. That turned out perfect. I think it would have grown very, very, very tall if we hadn't done that. Oh, I should have. Alright, but now we have 2 trees. Alright, for now I'm going to cover these holes up so no one falls in them. No one. I'm the only one in this world. Gonna throw some pretty leaves up at the front here. Then while I'm here, throw some leaves everywhere down here. I have a bad habit of making everything that I build like overloaded with leaves. Like, look at it. It's just so good. Vines, definitely vines. Oh, I have the perfect idea. Look at, oh, that's so cute. That's actually really cool. New interest discovered. Hanging lights like this. Oh, that's so good. Oh yeah. Throw some bamboo around here. Look at that. Oh. I say no. You know what? Fine. I guess I'll have to say yes. And they're gone. You know, it's not seeing them that's the scary part. It's the not knowing where they went. That makes me really feel like we should have a door on this place. There should not be anything flammable on these sides, right? So I should be able to put that there with no issue. Now this is a good watchtower too. Alright, this isn't really walkable anymore, but there's not going to be a way to get up here anyway, so that doesn't really matter. Yeah, a door is a really good idea here. It's a nice little addition. I mean, amethysts don't really fit the aesthetic of like a lava temple, but they're cool. Now this it does. My only thing with putting magma blocks down, I don't want anything to burn. But we can do something like that. You know, sprinkle it about. Ooh! Slime is still pretty rare in this world. I do not have an industrial farm of anything slime related set up. So really, any slime that I can get my hands on is really good. Look at that. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I think we did really, really good with this build. If you don't look at the back, of course. No one's gonna look at the back, right? Nah. It's fine. It's fine. You know, I think that's the episode. Alright guys, thank you so much for watching this video. Wow, it's been a very, very, very fun time. This is the first larger build project we've taken on since probably about that barn back there, or that stables area. So yeah, I think this is really cool. It's big both on details and on scale, and I think that's really cool. I think the Nether portal was the most recent build that we've done, like in general, but in terms of like scale, yeah, I think this is like one of the bigger ones we've done so far. So to recap guys, we have built this beautiful front to our lava farm. It is a facade right now. The back does not exist, but just ignore it for now because we have run out of time for this episode. We will finish it up in a later episode. Don't you worry. But yeah, I am very proud of what we have been able to do here. Thank you so much for leaving the suggestion. Whoever you guys are that left the suggestions to build a lava farm. Well, we did it, but not in the traditional way. And that's kind of what I want to do in this series. I just want to make everything look pretty. Oh, it's an industrial insert farm name here. Okay, we're going to add leaves to it and make it pretty. Yeah, that's what we started the series with our little starter base, and that's what I want to continue with. But yeah, that does it for this episode. Let me know if there's anything that you would want to see me do in the next episode. I mean, I have a feeling you guys are going to want me to finish it, so that is probably going to be what the majority of the comments are. I'm just calling it now. But if there's anything else you want me to do in the next episode, please feel free to suggest it in the comments. Speaking of the comments, normal YouTuber-y things, be sure to subscribe if you liked this video. It really helps out a small channel like mine. You guys are just incredible, and I cannot thank you enough for everything that's happened already. Leave a like if you like this video, that also really helps. And share it with a friend who likes this kind of like chill, cozy, building kind of vibe. If you got a friend that likes that kind of stuff, send them over here. And you guessed it, that also really helps. Also, may I make a suggestion? Turn on notifications, because I have seen a comment recently that said even though they have notifications on, it didn't get pushed to them. I don't know what that's about. YouTube is just kind of like that sometimes. I don't really know, but turning on notifications definitely does help you see my videos. Alright, enough of that. Yeah, sincerely thank you so much for staying to the end of this video. You guys are awesome. Keep being you, and I'm gonna go prepare for the next episode. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you guys on the next one. Look at that. A shining beacon on the horizon.